Hello, Aquarius. Not in my house is the message for you this week. Not in my house, bitch. Welcome to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's Greg here. I want to get right into your reading. I want to waste no time. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new. No personal readings right now. All the information you need is in the description box below. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not going to resonate with everybody. That's the spiel. Let's get into your reading. You will be asked this week to take an immediate action on something, and you will also be asked to be fair about the way that you're handling it. For a lot of you, this is dealing with perhaps the masculine in your home. Maybe not. Now, when I say masculine, I'm not referring to gender. I'm referring to a masculine energy that's in your home. There are a few different scenarios that could be going down for you this week, Aquarius. However, the basis of it is that the illuminations that are coming to light throughout the week could be involved in your home. There could be something going on in your home that is emotionally draining. There is the energy here of you kissing a vampire. The kiss. There may be a romantic kiss this week. There may be a sense that you are under the spell of someone this week, or that the spell that somebody has had on you may be losing its effects. We have a character in your story this week, Aquarius, that is coming off with a vampire energy. And I don't know who this person is. It could certainly be in your home. It could certainly be a romantic relationship, a partner, a family member, a friend, a colleague, whoever. I don't know your freaking life. Okay, but there is a vampire energy here. And I hear the sentence in my head, not in my house, bitch. Not in this house. We don't. Nope. There's action that you're taking. You know that it's fair action. And for a lot of you, it's revolving around this, the kiss. We do have a very romantic time coming up. Valentine's Day. Some of us really hate that holiday. Some of us really love it. But the kiss is the vibe, isn't it? The problem is here is that you're in a vampire Edward Cullen Twilight situation, and I can't tell whether he's the Edward with the sparkly face or the Edward that is about to rip you to shreds and leave you out for the vultures in your own home. Now, if you are not dealing with scenarios like this and you're starting to experience paranoia, you need to click away from this video. You're not resonating, you're being triggered. Okay? Don't fit puzzle pieces here in this story that don't fit. I'm talking to somebody that can feel from the masculine energy that there is a vampiric situation going on. They are illuminating all of this. Things are coming to light. There is a sense that the situation's going to need to be handled immediately and with a sense of, what does that Panic at the Disco song say? With a sense of poison rationality. Right? Let's get right into the tarot. What's the message for Aquarius here in the week? But look, you're having to stand up and be like, nah, no, this is not intelligent for me to be taking a part of this anymore. I have to take immediate action here. This is shenanigans, honey. This is malarkey. And there is a sense that it's almost like, in a way, you want to shame yourself for 2 seconds because you're like, how did I even get wrapped up in a situation like this? But then you're like, oh, no. I was under some sort of Knight of Cups. You see, there is this dreamy love offer energy coming in. Like, somebody might be coming in and trying to romance you. But I think that you've found something out, or you've realized something here this week that makes that offer just a little bit, like, you know, it's not the Chariot in reverse. Exactly. You are like, better not. Something's, movement is stopping here. I really sense in some way that you guys are realizing that you're realizing that there's a narcissist personality here. There is a toxic personality here. There could be somebody that's taking from you, maybe even financially. And enough is enough. It's time to take action. It's time to cut this off. There is this sense that you're like, we're not moving forward with this anymore. You still have the floaty emotions, and this person is still trying to use those floaty, flirty, dreamy emotions to get the upper hand on you. I hate a person like this, y'all. Talk to me about Aquarius. The Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. But for some of you guys, straight up, there are other offers coming in too. You're cutting something off with someone. This looks very much like an instance with a person or a situation. But there's something that's being done unfairly, and you are the one that's coming in and giving fast resolve quickly. Look at Justice sitting on the bottom of the deck here. You're really no pish posh, bitch. Not in my house. The High Priestess, because you know things are being illuminated. Your spirits have been guiding the way for you lately, and they're about to show you some truths that you maybe don't want to see here. You know, this is a time with the dark moon happening on the 11th. There's just some malarkey, some shenanigans that you're starting to see. And it kind of makes you want to check out new things, be curious about new avenues, new opportunities. I'm sorry for all of the insane amount of strange noises going on around. My neighbor's dogs have serious problems. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. See, this Ace of Swords is the sword of justice for you. It is the sword you're wielding right now, Aquarius. And if I do say so myself, it's the Excalibur that you were meant to wield. It is the clarity. It is the illumination coming through here. It is the realization that you have to wooden stake this vampire in some way. Temperance. The Two of... Oh, okay, well, it's flying all over the place, but the Two of Wands is here. Okay. That's all we're going to take for this deck. We've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Star card, and we've got the Ten of Wands. This is exactly it, because I gave a similar message like this to a friend last night. She's a Virgo, but you've been picking up somebody's mess for too long here, Aquarius. You've been putting somebody else's cart before your horse. You've been giving somebody else a million benefit of the doubts, and now you have nothing but doubts and no benefits. And now you're weighed down, and now you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it's you who has to deal with the pressures of where they don't come through. And it's you who has to try to balance both ends. This could be a person here who's saying, I'm sick of playing mom and dad. I'm sick of being mom and dad to these kids. I want this dad to be around, or I want this woman to be in our children's lives. It could definitely be a scenario like that. But it's like you're sick of doing work that somebody else should have been doing all of this time, and now you're like, nah, I'm not giving in to the kiss, I'm not giving in to the emotional spiel, I'm not giving in to the sad story, somebody playing emotional vampire on me and reeling me back in and getting me all, because either feeling sorry for them or making you horny in some way. It's like they've come into your house and desecrated it in some way, or left a total mess for you to deal with here. And so then you say, oh, so now I gotta deal with all of this shit, and then also I have to have my own healing, and I have to be walking my own path, and I have to be thinking about my own new curiosities. And it's a stressful thing to have to do the work for two people. For some of you, this could be at work, you know? You're doing the work. I'm sorry that music has been so loud, y'all. You're doing the work for everybody. And so the place where you normally feel most at home, you don't now. You feel like somebody's evicted you emotionally from your own space. You see, you can't, I think the thing is here, the big illumination is that you realize that you can't fix somebody. That it's not your responsibility to fix somebody. And I'm not speaking to gender. I'm just saying that I think that this is a feminine dealing with a masculine kind of situation. It's like you're picking up the slack for somebody that has not been there for you. They've only taken from you. And I gave Scorpio, I think, a similar message here this week. But it's like, how are you supposed to be in charge of being something to everyone and then also being something to yourself? There's no time. Because you're weighed down with all of the responsibilities. You know, if you're a single mom and you're doing work for a man that should have been in this story a long time ago, you're taking action now. You're going to court. You're trying to get that child support. You're going to get it, by the way. The reason is because you're done with the pish posh. You've been trying to do the right thing, but the right thing now means that you've got to maybe go against somebody who you realize has been draining you this entire freaking time. Boom. What a mess. I'm so sorry. Let's clarify, huh? For Aquarius, tell us about the Ace of Swords. How have you guys been? Apparently busy. You guys probably don't even have time to watch this reading, sis. You probably got shit to do, don't you? You're probably eating a bagel, doing a bunch of laundry while you're watching this, huh? You're busy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. You know, there is this energy for a lot of you that this is happening in your home. For a lot of you, this is happening in your home. Maybe this is that your mother is living with you and she's not doing the work. You know, what is this energy? Because it's central to your home environment, or it's central to the place where you feel most comfortable. You know, for some of you, this could be a job where you feel most comfortable, but now somebody's come in and they've changed things up and you're doing a lot more work, and the one place where you used to always feel comfortable, you don't anymore, right? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. And whatever malarkey or shenanigans people are trying to put over you, they're not stopping here this week. They're coming in with this emotional, like, some sort of diatribe, it feels like. Tell me, the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody's got a lot to say, but it's almost like you're like, I honestly can't make a decision about this right now. I'm sorry. You're going to have to give me a second. And I also am hearing that some of you are going to, like, say that when you really should just have this conversation that you need to have. Actually, bro, you are a good-for-nothing piece of shit. And you have wasted so much of my time. And I have tried to do the right thing for you. And I have tried to do the right thing by you. And you have always, always taken from me. And now, look, I don't have enough to go around. This is my home. This is my life. This is my environment. You're going to have to give this, or you're going to have to go. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess. It's almost like somebody here is left to, like, a stalemate happens and one person bounces out and the other person is left to try to deal with all of the pieces of what this means. Inner, outer, micro, macro, mundane, big, you name it. Someone's having to deal with everything. And they ain't got time for it, right? Ain't nobody got time for that, baby. Tell me about the Three of Wands here. Why do all these cards have to go flying? Seven of Wands. Straight up, you're like, you know what? Actually, that's a no from me. It's going to be a no from me, dog. I'm going to stand up for myself here. There is somebody really standing up for their worth here, and I am living for it this week. I think it's incredible. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. It's like, I love you, but I got to do something else. I love you and I'm trying to care for you, but I can't give the care to the people in my life that deserve it when you're over here enchanting me with this constant forgiveness or with this in and out behavior. This is like you playing the player here. The player gets played. Enough is enough, right? I think I'm actually typing that out right now. Enough is enough. Yeah. You know, it's like, you guys are probably like, okay, can you type that some other time, bitch? Sorry. Let's keep going. Oh, there's something that's flipped, that had flipped over here. It's the Lovers, yeah. It's like, for some of you, this could straight up be your husband or straight up be your wife. Somebody that you do have an institutionalized partnership with. Definitely could be somebody that you have kids with. But the message here is like, look, I love you and have always loved you, but this player shit that you are on does not work for me. I am not saying that somebody is cheating on you. I'm not saying that they're not either. Don't be paranoid, but also, you know, like, somebody's not doing right by you in some way. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Oh my God, are you for real? I am not taking all that. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping. Tell me about the Two of Wands. The Ten of Swords. For a lot of you, there is just a partnership that just simply put needs to be put into the ground. This is a good time for that. This retrograde is doing that to people. It is asking of some people to cut some shit out. Like, that is kind of the energy for a lot of signs right now in the collective. You are no stranger to that energy either. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is just turned. It's just over. It's just not, you ain't there anymore, honey. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Think of how much better you will feel when you don't have, even if you do have to do the work for two people, you don't have to wonder about why. You know why now. And you know it's just you. And you don't have to wonder if you'll get help. Because you know either you won't or you will. And either way, that's a relief and a release. Because you can move forward in the way that you need to. And this is the energy for you this week. Enough is enough. Not in my house. Sorry. Y'all are going to have to go on and do this bullshit somewhere else. Because it's not happening here. Y'all can catch these hands right now. I will whip y'all's ass. It's the energy, baby. It's where you are. It's what you need to be doing anyway. This is the fair thing to do for you. Don't go out there and say a bunch of hurtful shit, but you need to say what the truth is. That's for freaking sure. Y'all got me fired up. I'm done with this message. I want to clarify the Page of Swords, please. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, because look at you, honey. You're like all crazy right now. You'd be worried about everything. You're stressing about this, stressing about that, stressing about all this stuff you got to do, stressing about the bills you got to pay. There's all this stress, and it's like, and somebody is watching you stress about it, and they know that they're the reason, at least some of the reason, why you have to be as stressed as you are. Honey, you don't want nobody like that in your freaking life. That's the message. I'm done with it. Get that person out. Ew. Nasty. Smells. Smells like bullshit to me. Oh my God. That's it. 1,000 cards came out. I love you guys. Have a good week. I ain't taking all that shit. I'll see you soon. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like these videos. I love you so much. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.